Hello, hello, and welcome to a video. So this year I decided to do vlogmas, and I know it's day 3 for me anyway, but I'm going to do 3 days of my vlogmas uh, in one. So let's start with a small introduction to what I want to do. It's the basic calendar thing, the advent calendar thing. And I didn't buy anything. What I did was uh, get a random poem prompt generator to generate random prompts for me, and I wrote those down. And I shuffled the papers, and I will be writing a poem every day. Today I will be writing 3 poems, and I will be uh, picking 3 at random. Uh, and I will write them after reading the prompt to them. Okay, so before that, let's get into some personal stuff because that's what I'm going to do on YouTube from now on. Right, first things first, I am over 30 and I am autistic and I have ADHD, all professionally diagnosed. I am not English or American or Australian or from any English speaking country, so if my accent is off, that's the reason. I did live in the United Kingdom for a long time, so that's probably why my accent will tend to lean on to that. Uh, yeah, but I am from the Mediterranean. Can't even say the goddamn word if my features didn't give it away. And yeah, I am aware that I do not have YouTube friendly features or appeal or charisma or anything. But you know what? At this point, I don't care. I've been through so much shit that, honestly, yeah, I just want a place where I can do whatever I want, you know? And I will be doing it in English, though I speak several languages, including Spanish and Portuguese and also Italian, which may come up if I decide to continue doing this. But for now, let's get into some poetry. Right, I found out that I can't flip this around, or if I can, I haven't found a way to do that. So this is my stuff. I grabbed a random amount of sheets of paper and somehow it gave me 24. So that's nice. I'm going to be like just shuffling them again, like so. See, I'm shuffling them, and there's one on each side, and a space to write the poem underneath. Okay, so right. Right, so the first prompt that I have is write a poem that works against a cynical worldview featuring a stump speech and a silver spoon. I'm gonna do the one on the back as well. Uh, Writes a poem that touches base about beauty featuring religious language and a plover. A plover is a bird. I looked that up. I didn't know what it was. So that's the first day, and let's get another day. First 2 days, that is. Now this is prompt number 3. Write a hybrid poem that alludes to this strange timeline featuring dueling narrators and a myllar balloon. And I also didn't know what a myllar balloon was, and apparently it's those balloons that are sold at fun fairs with shapes for children that deflate really quickly. So yeah, I'll pause this and I'll return with the poetry in a bit. Here we are. Don't know how long it took me to write these 3 poems that you see here, which were not here before. And let's start with the first one. And I must warn you that this was clearly not planned and not written beforehand, and I will show that all the others just have the prompt on top and the rest is blank. That's how these were before I wrote the poems, and I mixed 2 of the prompts. So one of them will be kind of weird and bleeding to the other one. So let's read day 1. The prompt was write a poem that works against a cynical worldview featuring a stomp speech and a silver spoon. There's no title. I didn't title the poems. Behold the wonders of living, the blue of the sky, the white of the snow. I wrote wit. The white of the snow. Forget all that leads you astray from the bright of this beautiful day. I stand before you and swear that upon electing me there shall be more silver spoons, there shall be more warm afternoons, that I swear on my silver spoon you, my people, may brood and cry, hopeless and dry. But I stand here and tell you there shall be a world under me as beautiful as I see, and with my silver spoon I shall feed you honey, and you will bathe in milk. Did this fill the prompt? I don't know. Now this is where I got a bit confused, because I thought this was the one where the strange timeline was mentioned, but it wasn't, so yeah, that's what it is. This one writes a poem that touches base about beauty featuring religious language and a plover. Okay, so no title again. Crawling out of that hole, he saw wonder after wonder, greener grass on his side, marvelous magical beauty, and meandered through time, Newspaper were cranes that tugged at him, threw him back, forced him to lurch forward. When was he? Was it slow or fast? 4 years, 5 lives. Who was he? Where? The cranes flew by and dragged them along the lane, meandering, with the crown of thorns upon his head. The sacrificial lamb, the prodigal son, flying low into the shallow slough. Landing in the grass, green, dwelling upon a mountain, praying for the judgment day. Yeah, this was clearly written just now. I don't even understand what I fucking wrote. Anyway, this is number 3, and it also features a weird timeline because that's where it was supposed to be. The prompt was write a hybrid poem that alludes to this strange timeline featuring dueling narrators and a Milo balloon. Don't find the door to the past. It no longer exists. Remember the cranes? They're here. They're yanking everything around like the world is round. Like we forgot where we were and who we were. And what we were doing. Where the time we spent is repeating. We are lost, back and forth, yesterday, tomorrow, last year, today. 5 years back, ahead. The cranes, they flock by. But what are you saying? Deranged? I am but real. You sleep. Joust me then, coward. This is time. Bring it in. Step forward. Time is not. But it is dreadfully hot. See the Milo balloon shaped like a heart. Flying. Hold it for me. What? Why are we dueling? Was this a good idea? I don't know. Probably not. But I may continue doing it. This has been day 1, 2, and 3 of my vlogmas. Yeah. Jingle bells, jingle all the way.